The digital ritual of blood baptism. Ariana Grande, Hilton, Katy Perry, the new movie Carrie coming out, all in the zeitgeist. This is a digital initiation for the narcissistic rage culture that we live in, going back to the ancient times. Movies, music videos, viral breakdown live streams is an ancient digital rite being performed in plain sight. Public humiliation, blood and fire cleansing for the digital initiates of this global village online. For a dark rebirth of the Moonchild. From Carrie's prom to the Sgt. Pepper under the chainsaw, Ariana Grande, Katy Perry's burn, Scorpion baptism, even real-time celebrity blood spectacles, religious hospitalizations, to live streams drenched in the blood. Just like the unkosher pig's blood of Carrie. These are not random aesthetics. They are a digital return of an ancient rite older than Medusa herself. Society is not merely watching, they are participating in being initiated in this global village. And the blood is only the beginning for the birth of the Moonchild as we're coming up onto the solar eclipse for the helical rising of Sirius. This is very serious, so please smash that like button, share the video out. It's donut. We cover all the Illuminati news. Let's get right into it. In the book and movie, Carrie, the dumping of the unkosher pig's blood on Carrie at the prom is an inverted baptism, deliberately echoing her first menstruation, which her mother called it the curse of blood, of the original sin, of female impurity. What begins as a public humiliation in the locker room becomes a dark coronation. The blood that was meant to shame her catalyzes her transformation from passive victim as an instrument of apocalyptic rage. And in a society where people aren't in tune with their emotions, all these celebrities, as they perform together, as we saw Beyonce, Doja Cat painting the town red, the other one who is a billionaire who shut down all of New York, but no one seems to care about that. The Taylor Swift, who put people through a MK Ultra hypnosis at her concert where they even forgot they went to her concert. These are sigils and symbols for the world to see as they made the Tria Prima. And now we're just in a new type of ritual. Each ritual happens each month. And I believe this is a ritual, a precursor to the birthing of a new Moonchild and a leader, some sort of big leader on the world stage to be sacrificed for the eclipse. The phrase baptize in blood has deeper roots. Early church fathers taught that if a person dies without being baptized and they die being a martyr, it's the same as baptism. Going back even older, the Roman Toribolium, in which an initiate stood in a pit while the bull was sacrificed above, its blood pouring down as a literal rite of purification and rebirth. So there's a lot of different cultures that use this pig's blood as well, or just different types of blood as purification and rebirth. Could this be even darker, a darker agenda of the Illuminati celebrities? Ariana Grande, we've done a whole breakdown of Illuminati celebrities. This is my Ariana Grande video where we're just showing Mac Miller, rest in peace, and all that. His last photo was on GOAT and doing the one eye throughout her career, and even how it's tied into Theosophy and the Wizard of Oz, as she's the good witch, but in the occult circles, it's actually considered the bad witch because there's the esoteric and the exoteric. Carrie, the movie, is coming out October 7th, which is an interesting date because that's when the Middle East conflict happened, connected to Kanye and the Kardashian cults, which I could go into more detail, but that's for another podcast. Carrie movie's coming out, and Carrie's full name is Carita, which is Latin Caritas, which is charity, and her surname was White, suggesting both purity. This pattern is playing out across the mainstream cult, the mainstream culture. In Ariana Grande's 2026 Petal video, she plays Pepper. The word pepper is connected to Piper, which goes through the same type of ritual that she's going through, that Carrie went through, that Katy Perry's going through as well with the Pied Piper. with the musical flute bringing all the kids because of its revenge. And we'll get it. It's all interconnected. These are the same stories being retold over and over again. But also Isaac Weishaupt of Illuminati Watcher broke down how this is also connected to a Baal sacrifice. Baal worshippers or Moloch worshippers would cut themselves and drench the blood for their, offering. And also Pepper is connected to Aleister Crowley, because Sergeant Pepper with the Beatles' Lonely Hearts Club Band is a dedication to Aleister Crowley, as Sergeant Pepper and Aleister Crowley have the same amount of letters. In her Pedal music video, she plays Pepper, who is rejected and body shamed by the executives. And then she massacres them with a chainsaw at the end, covering herself in blood with all the females applauding her. Blood again marks the shift from humiliation to power that we see with Carrie as well. The name Pepper traces back to Piper. The Pied Piper is the liminal trickster wronged by the community who uses performance to lead others across a catastrophic threshold. And at the same time, just a few days later, another celebrity who likes to shame celebrity in celebrity gossip, Perez Hilton, August 2026 TikTok live stream, appeared covered in blood through a visual pattern recognition of the same type of symbolism being shown to us. Katy Perry's Watch It Burn continues the sequence. Married to Trudeau, and I mean, the bloodline gets even crazier when you look into it, but she's burned and grows a scorpion tail and rampages throughout the streets before she's baptized in a church. Same thing with Perez. Perez, he was reading the Bible for 21 days, and then this happened in this hospitalization. So in the movie Carrie, the same kind of concept. So there's a lot of the same symbols happening. Even Katy Perry said that she's given herself permission for a effing moment. She wants to express her suppressed anger, but this isn't genuine anger and emotions. With our society don't even know one's own emotions because they killed it. The exact meaning of what narcissism actually means when you study it. It's the killing of oneself's emotions, deadening oneself. And this is why we see this narcissistic rage out in public, with people breaking down over the president, or people at Walmart having fits, hissy fits, tantrums. It's because people aren't even emotionally connected to oneself anymore. And not even to mention all the mind-altering substances people are on a daily. So the society is the initiates that are actually going through the same type of rage and stuff, disconnected for this. So this plays on a deep psychological level of MK Ultra trauma-based mind control on a populace that we are trying to decode and figure out. Please put your comments down below on what you found out, because I'm just finding a ton of different stuff. I'll be showing slides from other posts as I was onto the story early before all this with Ariana Grande's Blood. I had no idea the Carrie movie with the blood was coming out, and then this live stream just took place. I've been connecting it to the Katy Perry and the anger and the rage, the narcissistic rage of society. These eruptions sit between healthy emotional processing and narcissistic rage. It's a fury that follows a wound to the grandiose self, which happens through public humiliation. It's an aim usually to restore superiority or punish the source of shame. Ancient parallels sharpen the point. The Norse berserkers entered an animal-like trance that overrode ordinary consciousness. And we saw the same berserker thing that Kanye West did, where he was wearing all the different berserker animals to get into this berserker. I mean, all the stuff you see on the stage goes back to these cults that were taking the Amanita muscaria mushroom. And in a culture of rage bait and suppressed emotion, the viewer of these digital rituals is going through an initiation. The videos and live streams is allowing them to go into this frenzy without the consequence, as if Medusa's gaze, while you're looking into the phone, mark on those who look. As we see all these digital sacrifices get played over and over again, and social media allows it. Social media banned my Madonna video. I just screenshotted exactly what she showed, and that was removed. But you're allowed to be hateful, show all this terrible stuff as well. Violence and all this is allowed on the platforms, because what's allowed on the platforms and what goes viral is for you to see, to put people into a frenzy and put people into what it's called mass psychosis. It's called mass hysteria. And it just keeps on happening. First, you have the lockdowns, then you have the rise of anti-Semitism, which is also connected to mass hysteria throughout history. It's very well documented. You always get these mass hysteria takes over the brains. We see this with the woke mind virus as well. The result, the population leaves on a cliffhanger because these are, so when you watch a ceremonial ritual at a Super Bowl, long ritual with a ceremony and all this. So when we're seeing these rituals happen on the Instagrams and viral, it is a year ritual, maybe a 2-year ritual, or even a 10-year ritual. But throughout the year, they're showing us these different symbols as people participate in it, because they're participating in the global village with their comments and all that. So everybody's partaking in the ritual. Then you'll get your ad, and that now is part of the ritual as well.
Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all your Illuminati news. And if you like this channel, go support us on Patreon. Cheaper than a bag of Skittles.
What older cult staged with blood is now in high production videos. The digital ritual of blood baptism initiates its audience into collective rage, sometimes a path towards release, but sometimes it's incomplete. All this rage and all this wild stuff that you see, these cathartic moments of Super Bowl, of wars, of whatever it is that's shown to us, boxing matches, the Roman gladiator games, people want to see the completion. And I believe that completion will be for the eclipse, where there'll be some sort of sacrifice of some sort of leader into the birthing of the new moon child that was born for a ritualistic purpose. Hollywood star Pentagram, that Isaac Weishaupt was connecting with the 5-petal flower motif with the Venus pentagram, because we're in a Venus astrology moment right now. So this is definitely connected to the different astrological alignments. And he also pointed out that she's 33 years old, which is another ritualistic number, a master number. So Perez has this God experience where he claimed that he had a near-death hospital experience, which God saved him. And then he started posting Bible verses, selling Christian merchandise. Is it a grift? Or is it genuine? And then this ritual of the blood stream. That's pretty weird, right? It's a stream. It's a blood stream. It's like that's kind of a bloodstream. I don't know. So this seems to be a big ritual. What are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Much love and God bless you.